I don't know if it's because it's spring, it's Aries season, my birthday's in like 20 days, I have an appointment to get the vaccine. I'm just feeling like celebrating and I really want cake. And I keep seeing all these minimalist cakes on Pinterest and TikTok and I feel a little left out, so I want to make one. And we're gonna do that today, obviously, clearly, hello. That's why you're watching this. I have all of my ingredients laid out on the counter. We're making funfetti because that's the only cake that exists in my universe. We need 3 whole eggs. 1, 2, 3. Then add a half a cup of oil and 1 cup of water. And now we mix. I really don't want this to spill over. And yes, I am using a bedside table as my table today because I didn't have anything else to use in my kitchen to show you guys. Because we gotta get the multiple camera angles. I mean, come on. Oh yeah, that's really coming together. I want to see how you guys are doing. I mentioned that I'm getting the vaccine, so I'm really excited about that. I just feel like the light is near, like it's coming and it's close, and I'm still gonna have a quarantine birthday, but I'm still, you know, I'll at least have had 1 shot of the vaccine by then, and so just a little bit more peace of mind, and it just feels good. Like almost all my family members are vaccinated, almost all of my best friends have been vaccinated. I don't know how you guys have been feeling recently, but I feel like, especially because the end feels near, like it's almost like I'm just more impatient than ever, but I have to be calm and, you know, be safe still. And even once I get the vaccine, I'm gonna be super safe, but I'm just really excited. And look at this amazing consistency. But obviously I need to taste this batter. That is chef's fucking kiss. I love funfetti. What's your favorite cake flavor? Comment down below. I got little cake tins. Go ahead and pour. I'm gonna make the second batter now, and I wanna put them in at the same time so that they're done at the same time. But I am gonna answer some questions throughout this video because I feel like it would just be a fun way for us to catch up. So if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, that's where I usually leave all these question boxes and some more like behind the scenes stuff. First question is, what has been my workout routine lately? That is a good question. Okay, so in terms of like an actual split, I don't really have one anymore. And if you guys didn't know this before, like I used to have just like very fitness centric channel and Instagram and everything. And I've been really outspoken about my struggles with disordered eating and my relationship with food and my body, and I feel like I've been really strengthening it. I feel like I'm kind of in this stage of my recovery where it's like, I don't need to talk about what I'm eating, when I'm working out, and like my relationship with my food and my body all the time, because I feel like I'm now finally like in a place where I'm not always thinking about food like obsessively, like as obsessively as I once did before. I'm being really like patient and kind to my body, especially in a pandemic. Like if I don't want to work out or if I'm not feeling like working out, then I kind of honor and respect that. But at the same time, I have fitness goals in that I have strength goals mostly. Like I really want to do 5 pull-ups in a row, eventually get to 10 pull-ups in a row. And in order to do that, I do need to challenge myself and like actually, you know, work out intensely and hard and like intentionally. I guess to answer the question instead of like this random tangent that I'm continuing to go on, I run 3 to 4 miles once a week. I like to hike once a week. I do a lot of indoor like living room workouts. And then I also have a little gym in my apartment complex that's open. So about once a week I'm lifting. And then I usually go on a walk every single day. So I try to go on like an hour walk every day just to get some sunshine and some fresh air. That's kind of what I've been doing. Look at that, baby. I know that was a long-winded answer, but I feel like for someone who used to have a channel that revolved around it, I kind of needed to give a juicier answer. All right. Putting these guys in the oven. Come on, babies, you can do it. Okay. While the cakes are baking, it's time to prep the frosting. I know I need a crumb coat, so I'm gonna leave one of these guys as the crumb coat, and then the other one I wanna break up into 2. I want the actual base of the cake to be green, and then I wanna have accent details of pink. So I need to make 2 different kinds, obviously. I got whipped fluffy frosting, and then just food coloring as well. Just add a few drops of green in at a time. I want it to be like an aesthetic sage green. Ew, why does that look yellow? What the hell? That's definitely green. Wait, let me try this again. I don't know why this is coming out like pukey yellow right now. You know what? Maybe I'll add a little bit of blue. And then we'll move on to the next question. What have you learned about yourself this last year? I've learned so much. In so many ways, I feel like a completely different person. I've learned about my anxiety. I know I mentioned it before, but it's been really debilitating this past year and something that I've had to really learn and struggle through because I'm an Aries and I feel it to my core. Like I'm really, really impulsive and I'm really fiery and opinionated, and I've always white knuckled my way through everything. Like I've always just fought for what I want, and this was the first time in my life that I felt really weak. And it's a very interesting concept to have to struggle with because it's almost like a struggle with my self-identity because I've been really independent my whole life and just really on top of my shit, and then feeling like I'm not and feeling weak and feeling vulnerable is obviously it's very natural for me to be vulnerable. That's just inherent about who I am and also goes into my acting, but more like being vulnerable and asking for help. And I'm saying this because I started seeing a therapist. It's been so helpful to work with a professional on it because it's a really new concept for me, and I don't think that makes me weak for asking for help. If anything, I think it shows a sign of strength, and that's something I want to hold on to post-quarantine, post-pandemic, is making sure that I am taking care of me and putting me first, because I never fucking put me first. Except today, we're making a cake. Look at that gorgeous color. I think I'm getting satisfied with this. I kind of want it to be a little bit more warm, so I'm gonna add just one more green. Okay, that was 2. But I think this is cute. So good. Okay. Now we're just gonna make a little bit of pink frosting. Beautiful color. If I need to make more, I will. But for now, we're gonna take a brief intermission because the cakes still have 18 minutes and I'm gonna eat some lunch so that I'm not just eating icing, and we'll be right back, okay? My station is a fucking mess, but I wanna see how these guys are doing. I'm gonna do 4 more minutes. The cakes are out of the oven, they've cooled, they look gorgeous, and I'm going to level them up and then apply the crumb coat. Oh my god, the crumb coat. I'm so sorry. I'm nervous for this part, so moment of silence, please. I'm pretty sure this is how you do it. My friends and I used to have cake boss competitions, who could make the funnest cake. They'd all turn out like shit, but at least the effort and fun was there, you know? We can do this. Here's the base. Oh wait, I should probably put parchment paper. Time for the crumb coat, okay? 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 I don't even know what a crumb coat is really. I think it's just so you have a smoother application once you've got the rest of the icing on. Is that right? Part of me is thinking I'm not supposed to have parchment paper. Let's put the second one on. We're doing it! We did it. The cake is on. It is a little bit lopsided, you guys. It's a little bit like the Leaning Tower of cake. Could not think of a more creative way, sorry. But I'm gonna go ahead and just do it because why not? I'm impulsive. Let's go. Let's decorate her. I don't know if there's a good way to do it, but we're just gonna do it. Hope for the best. Okay, already that crumb coat didn't really work because I'm seeing all the crumbs, but that's fine. We're not going for perfectionism here. And this is looking so bad. I don't know what's going on, man. It's not looking very good and I'm honestly kind of over it. So I guess what we're gonna do is just have it be kind of like a naked cake where it's gonna be you know, a little bit see-through, and that's okay. Okay, here's the green. And I did pipe some of the pink in this little piping bag. So I want to put it over top and then at the bottom, and then we'll put sprinkles on it and we'll call it a freaking day. I guess wish me luck with this. This part is looking good. I'm cool with this. That looks so good. Okay, let's do the bottom. I'm kind of just honestly going off of what I've seen on TikToks in terms of the actual movement of this. Okay, ignore the back. But for real, this could look worse, right? This is cute. For decorations, I have the cutest sprinkles with avocados on them. Let's do a heart. Actually, no, you know what? Instead, we're just gonna make like really big ones, because that's where the avocados are gonna go. So I want to take these little avocado things and put them, yep, right on the top. I think we should have like the rest of it kind of just going around the edges. Oh my god, this is so stinking cute. I love it. I'm gonna take a photo of this. I just took so many photos and videos of this cake that I feel like it could have its own Instagram handle at this point, but I have to try this on camera. I mean, we've got to dig into this and see how it tastes. I mean, I know it's gonna taste good, but I'm so proud of it. It's so pretty. I really like it. Okay, I'm gonna go right into the center. Hoo-hoo. There she is. It's so big and delicious looking. Okay. Ready? It tastes even better because I spent so much time and effort into it. I feel really happy right now. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for spending the afternoon with me making this delicious cake. If you guys want to spend an afternoon making a cake and like decorating it however your heart desires, I totally recommend it. This was so fun and just so like satisfying to make, and just have fun with it. Like whatever flavors you want, whatever way you want to decorate it, it's for you. It doesn't have to be for any reason other than to just make a freaking cake. With that said, I'm gonna cut a slice for Nick, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! So good. Call my agent. Get me on Great British Baking Show. I'm in.